Kiolbassa Smoked Meats out of Texas. They make a phenomenal roasted garlic sausage. Who needs pepperoni? I don't. Let's do it. For the roasted garlic kielbasa, you've got, I've cut it basically, let me see another slice here, about like this size, you know, with my knife I've sliced it. And when you try it, pepperoni will taste like a turd in your mouth compared to this. It's time to make real pizza. Let's get creative, not use garbage meat. Let's go. With my flour already on the countertop, it's time for me to take the dough that has already risen and fallen out of the bowl and put it onto the countertop. And as you can tell, I sprayed the pan there. It comes out clean when you do that. Next, what I have to do is equalize the dough into 6 segments. I'm going to make 6 pizzas out of this amount of dough. And right now I'm going to get into a circle, and I'm just going to cut it into, well, 6 wedges really. You'll see what I do here. After dividing it in half, of course I'll be dividing it into 3 segments in each half. This is much easier for me to split the dough and be more accurate with my consistency for each pizza. I'm going to be covering the pan with olive oil, both on the bottom and on the sides, very quickly of course. Then comes the widening of the dough. As you see, what my goal here is to put a flour and widen it, make sure it gets to the corners of the pan and make sure that it's consistently even in thickness. You could feel that when you're pressing down on it. You can also see the translucency of the dough. You can see in this example, you really don't see any thin spots where you can see down to the pan, and that's good. That's about what you want when you're doing this. After I'm done, this is going to go directly into the oven, and then of course I'm going to be making the additional 5 sheets. Now, I've got 4 spots in my oven on the rack to par cook the dough, but with that said, by the time I get done down to the 5th and 6th sheet, the 1st and 2nd will be out and everything will go in a smooth order and we will be on our way to pizza making.
What time is it?
It's time for ZaZone Trivia. From 2019 through 2020, what was the top grossing pizza chain in the United States? Is it Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Domino's, or Papa John's? Domino's is number 1 with U.S. sales at $12.2 billion through 2020. I think that was too easy. Let's have a bonus question. Which U.S.-based pizza chain is home to the original flavored crust? Is it Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Hungry Howie's Pizza, Donato's Pizza, or Mellow Mushroom? The answer, Hungry Howie's, home of the original flavored crust when it comes to US-based pizza chains. Founded by Jim Hearn, he turned a hamburger spot outside of Detroit into the first Hungry Howie's in 1973. Today you can try this pizza in more than 500 locations in 22 states. And this concludes our ZaZone Trivia Minute. I'm using my classic red sauce, which I will have a recipe for on my site. And depending on when you view this, if you view this later, it might already be on this site at the time you're viewing this. And the red sauce that I make, the sweeter red sauce, goes very well with the kielbasa and also with the sweet peppers. And once I'm done, I'm going to give myself a thumbs up. Hey, Eddie, thank you. Oh, you're going to put gloves on. See, I'm saying gloves. I'm moving my fingers. Okay, next what I'm saying with my fancy hand choreography is that I'm going to put sausage. See that? Look how good I did that. I used to be quite a hand choreography expert, but I gave it up. I just wanted to stick to pizza. That's about it. This Texas kielbasa cooked great, meaning that it didn't shrink a lot, and it really just imparted a lot of flavor throughout the entire pizza. And it wasn't overly strong on garlic either, which I really enjoyed. About the ingredient that's coming up, it's sweet peppers that I cut up and freeze. I don't cook them because the freezing breaks them down, and they stay very sweet, and that's also a red onion that's inside there as well. So it's red onion and the sweet peppers to go along with the great flavor of the meat on that pizza, and it worked wonderfully. Gave it a sweet pop, loved it, really worked great. The cheese topping that's coming up is a 3-cheese topping of mozzarella Swiss and Monterey Jack. It's 40% mozzarella and 30% Swiss and 30% Monterey Jack, roughly. So that's the combination. And I'm only going to cover 2 pieces of pizzas with cheese. If I can do that, you know I can do 4 of them, okay? Let's go forward. Our roasted garlic sausage pizza is just about ready. We're just going to put it on the bottom now for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And start. Okay, it's done. It's coming out from the bottom. And we'll lift the other one up now. Put that on the bottom. Okay, so I just pulled the other one out of the rack. I didn't have, you don't need to see me lift it out of the oven. I think you know how this works, how that works. Good, let's get on with it. Now I'm gonna pull this out because I wanna pull it out of the pan. Start it. Now, let's see, is it stuck to the parchment? No, it's not. Oh, no, that's good. Oh, that's good, 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 good. Now we can pull this right off. It's not stuck. Just go under, hold the parchment like right here. Okay, see what I'm doing? And then you pull the parchment right off. Without sliding the pizza off, that is. Oh. Well, that's a little messy. But that's it. Good job. Behold, the Kiolbassa sweet pepper. Well, it's the Kiolbassa company out of Texas. The garlic, roasted garlic sausage sliced with sweet pepper and onion and my classic red sauce. And notice this, people, up to the edge. There's no crust. It's ingredients. No cheater crust. I go up to the border. Border, border, border. Now let me cut this. There you go. Now, I'm going to take the smallest piece and cut it in half again. There we go. And I'll try the outside of it. One of the things that's been bugging me recently in pizza is the fact that when people think sliced meat, they think pepperoni, or they think ham, like Hawaiian. Stop. Have you been in a deli? They don't just have pepperoni and ham. Oh, there's a lot of other things there. Look left, look right, look up and down. Think of things you've had on sandwiches that are fantastic. Well, here we go. This kielbasa sausage is fantastic. Look at that, I'll pull it apart. It's got the kielbasa, the sweet peppers, and it's, well, no, it's it's kind of loose on the top because when I cut it, it lifted off the back. Oh, that kielbasa sausage is fantastic. The flavor of the beef, the garlic in it is great. And the sweet peppers on here, I mean, that's something I always have. I always buy sweet peppers and then I freeze them immediately. I dice them, cube them, and freeze them. And I don't have to cook them because then they're ready to go. And that's just something I decided to put on here. But the sweet pepper with the garlic is really good. And also the cheese combination is really good too. Although, I have to say, the actual kielbasa sausage is amazingly powerful and the taste is amazing. So it kind of overrides some of the cheese, which is fine. I have to tell you right now, I'm not even hungry. I'm not hungry at all. And this is still good. That's kind of sick, isn't it? It really is good. And I'll finish this, not hungry at all. But I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. And thank you for exploring other opportunities to put other meats on your pizza. Pepperoni, I mean, come on. It just gets tiring. It all tastes the same. Color outside the lines. Think about things you've had elsewhere and what else can go on pizza. And when you do that, you're going to have some fun. Thank you.